Welcome back guys. On today's video I'm going to be looking at what I have in the bag here. It's another package from Ram Mounts. This time it's a mobile phone holder to replace the one we currently have in the van. Based on the success that I've found by using the tablet holder, I've opted to upgrade this one as well. Let's see what's in the bag. Now I've got all the items laid out on the desk, let's go through what we've got. Starting on the left here, we have the phone holder itself. Above it, we have the ball that goes on the back of it. Next we have the arm, which goes between that and the ball that's here, which goes onto the base. And then we've got the short base just here to go onto the dash to the right of the steering wheel, which is where the current phone holder sits. You'll also see that I have here a larger mount. This is to go in place of the one I've currently got, because whilst it's great, structurally brilliant, however it's silver and I'm getting a bit of reflection on the dash in the dash cam. So I've opted to switch it out to a black version with the plan that this will no longer reflect and cause it to highlight up on the dash cam. Let's break it out of the bag and start putting it together. So now we have the main phone holder itself, the assembly instructions, a little catalogue, a selection of assorted screws to put it together, and of course the ball. Let's put it together. So this unit's generally designed for larger phones. The top part pulls out. I've got an S10 but it fits in it quite nicely. What we need to do is take one of the legs and one of the screws. It drops into the slot there. If I hold that, then I've got one of the corresponding nuts, and I'll just do it up on the back. Like so. And then that nut will actually drop into the slight groove there. So it's now just a case of doing the screw down, and I can adjust in and out accordingly to how I want the piece to sit. And there we go, it's just tweaked up. Now to add the other three. I've now put the phone into the holder and I've adjusted the edges in just a touch up against the phone. Now it's going to be a case of just removing the phone and tightening down the screws. So there we go, it's finally in. It takes a little bit of adjusting, it's a little bit fiddly, but ultimately it is solid once it's in there. Now it's a case of fitting the back part. When it comes to fitting the back, you've got just the three different sizes of screws: small, medium and large. We're going to go for the medium. They seem to be the best fit. It's simply a case of putting the screws through the back piece, placing them through, and the nut just drops down inside, flip it back over. In this case, we're just doing the screw up. Do it a little bit for now. Repeat the process for the other side. There we go. Again, drop the screw down inside. And there we go. That is now complete and ready to use. All I've got to do now is put together the plate to go onto the dashboard and grab out the arm to go between them. So the first part will be the base plate. As before with the other unit, you can remove the ends and you can replace it with the blank. What I'm probably going to do in this scenario is I'm going to have a blank on both ends so that it will sit really nice and tight and small on the dashboard out of the way. And next we have the ball that goes onto the base. Again, one metal ball and all the corresponding fittings. Just like last time, we're going to use the two metal plates that go in the bottom. And then there'll be two corresponding screws that go with them. It should be these bigger screws here. Right. Yep, it's those ones there. And it's just simply a case of grabbing the ball, popping it through like so, getting the plate, wind it on just a couple of turns so that it's holding, and then repeat the process for the other side. And now it's just simply a case of this part goes on here and the other end goes onto here, and just mount it onto the rail like before. And here is the current phone holder. It served a purpose, but it's just not up to the job, so it's time to come out. It does have this disc on the bottom which has kind of adhered to the dash, but not particularly well. I did try re-sticking it, but just not holding, so I've ended up putting a screw in the back of it. That's now got to be removed as well. Ready to mount the new mount. Let's the fun begin. I'm quite happy with how they sit with the ends on, so I'm now going to include them. I won't film me putting these two screws in, I'll just put them in and then we'll fit the mount on. And there we go, that's the ball fixed in place. Just I've done the two screws down. I've just had it in the middle for now. I can do some minor adjustments later on. Now it's just a case of squeezing them together, putting it onto the ball, grab the phone holder, remembering to make sure that the elasticated part is at the top. Pop the ball in there, do the handle up, just so it's just holding it. And then what we'll do is we'll move it into position where we feel it needs to go. It should be just about here, I feel. And I'll just secure that up nice and tight. Now I just need to add my phone. There we go. One fully sturdy phone holder from Ram Mount. So there we go, that is the phone holder from Ram Mount. I have secured a discount code which I have included in the description below. So when you do head over to their website to place your order, don't forget to use the code. I will leave links in the description for all the items that we used in this video should you want to pick up exactly as we have. If you have any questions or comments, please do drop them below. Also don't forget the like button, subscribe button and notification bell to hear when the next video goes live. See you in the next video.